Okay, and welcome back to another video by Foco Web Design. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a hack to be able to get whatever photo you would like, pretty much, except it's not really the photo, it's completely authentic, unique. Every pixel is different. It is not the same image, and it is completely legal to do. And you can have super nice, super high quality images without having to pay any of these stock photo places because they're all scams. And you have to be very, very careful with image licensing. As you can tell, I have a mood about it because I recently just got hit with a copyright infringement from a website that I had built over 2 years ago. And yeah, that's all I can really say on it right now. I don't even think I should talk more about it, but it's settled. It wasn't that expensive, luckily, but I did have to pay a little bit of money, and it isn't something I want other people to have to go through. And there are ways to avoid such an issue. And I'd also like to bring something to everybody's attention that when you take a pro image in Canva and bring it into the editor, you are not allowed to just crop it, export it, and upload it to a website. If you read the terms and conditions very carefully inside of Canva, it will say that that is a standalone basis and that that is not allowed because you have not edited the photo significantly. A crop does not constitute an edit. A filter does not constitute an edit. A opacity change of any kind like that does not constitute an edit. You need to have other elements from over here dragged and dropped onto the image like text and other things. And even once you're done with this image cannot be bigger than 800 by 600 pixels, no matter even if it's part of an overall design. So, if you want to actually use pro images, do very carefully on Canva. I'm switching away from Canva. I've been with them for 5 years. After this experience, I now know that this isn't going to work and that they're not actually a photo library like I thought they were. So, be very careful with Canva. Read the terms and conditions. The pro license is not really that good. It's a horrible company, actually, Canva. They're good for editing and basic logo design, but did you know that you also cannot actually trademark any of the logos you create inside Canva? To do that, you need to change it significantly, make it an SVG image, and not use any of the elements as their entirety on their own, any of them. Throughout the design, you can't trademark it. So it's essentially useless for logo design too. But anyway, so let's get to how to get any image you want. So if you go to Canva and you go to /photos, I'm making this because I hate Canva now too. And we go to like let's see, how about summer beach. All right. This is a pro image, not allowed to use it, as a standalone basis, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and just make a quick little thing here because this is, as long as you don't use it for any commercial purposes, you can export them and use them for your artistic purposes, which I'm going to be using it for. And we're just going to share, download, JPG, personal project. All right. Once this exports, you're going to go to your Discord server and you're going to want to open up Midjourney and go ahead and just open the download folder that you downloaded the image to right here and go into Discord and go into one of the general chats and then down here /imagine. Actually, before you do this, you're going to want to drag and drop the image in. Just push enter and then go ahead and find it once it uploads. And then you can click on it and right click on it and hit copy link. Then do /imagine, paste the link, and then what was that? Oh yeah, Summer Beach. Just write the same thing, Summer Beach, something super generic. Don't influence it. Then do 4K or do photo realistic. Then do these little majiggers, and then do IW for image weight 2.0, which is the highest of the scale, which ranges from 0.5 to 2.0, and then do aspect ratio 16 by 9, and then push enter. The image weight is to tell it, look at this link and weigh your decision making more or less on this image. So if you do 2.0, it's as much as it can do. So it's going to try to create an image using that link as its influence on the highest weight that it's able to do that to. So that parameter image weight is extremely useful for trying to create a similar image that is gaining influence from the image that you downloaded to show it. So, like I said, every pixel's different this way, but it's basically a very similar image. So, and you can tell it's AI generated if you have a very keen eye for AI stuff. But what is so nice about Midjourney is all of these are used. You can sell all these, you can use them for whatever reason you want. And it is not even, there's a lot of controversy right now with AI stuff and using people's image or voice, and they haven't quite got it all locked down yet. And as far as photos go, I don't see them ever being able to claim that this would ever be the same photo because, like I said, the way Midjourney works, Midjourney works is it creates a version and then another version and then another version and another version, and it gets more and more and more detailed, and then at the end it shows you this. But it starts off with like completely different stuff every time. That's why it's completely different every time, even with the same exact command. So as you can see, this is the image it's created, and the one that we started off with was this one right here. So pretty damn close, really close. Um, Honestly, like, so, all right, so let's pick one. I probably pick this one if I'm trying to make it as close to possible to the original image. Sometimes you find one that's even nicer. Like this one's a little bit nicer because it's a little bit zoomed out of the chairs more. And there's a little bit of a tree here still. The ocean is okay. So we'll get two more versions of both of these. So this is super simple. Just, version 1 is here, and then this is V3 because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is V3. And it'll create 4 more versions of the version 1 and version 3. And then we'll do upscale 1 and 3 also, just because they're not that bad. They might be the best versions already. And we'll see. I got all these jobs running now. Here's one. I mean, this is incredible. When you can replicate an image, this is the same as saying to somebody, take a look at this, and now I want you to draw it as closely as you can, or take influence as an artist as closely as you can, and come up with something your own. So it's a brand new image, and it's beautiful. And oftentimes, ironically, they're even better because they remove imperfections, which aesthetically speaking on a website is kind of nice. If you have a little bit of dirt on like an air conditioning thing, I was doing an HVAC website earlier, and some of them turned out even nicer. The grass was more greener, has more vibrant colors. You can do things to adjust the artistic flair of it all still as well. There might be better commands other than photorealistic and what I've written, but this gives you a great idea, good starting point. Subscribe, like if you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them below. Thank you. Have a good day.